That's mine. You don't get to touch that. That's mine. That's for my friend Samantha.
Yeah. Samantha, Run Button Viewer, went to Japan and sent us some fun, cool stuff.
Yeah, fun, cool stuff that Keith didn't tell me about arriving. Like, I just showed up. I was like, what's all this crap?
Well, that's because I was going to surprise
Samantha.
you with it, but then you took a fucking month to get here, so I've just been sitting on my kitchen table for a month, like waiting for you to get here so I could show it to you.
Okay, well, you said it like as if I had been, like, derelict or negligent. I was like, what's this? You're like, oh, well, if you fucking ever communicate with our fans, you'd know that bull. I'm like,
well,
I thought she never got back to us.
The reason that we ever got to this stuff is because she emailed us back and you let it sit in our inbox unread for 2 weeks until I saw it. And
well, you should know that that's a thing that happens all the time, and you should pay attention to our emails.
Like, oh, I thought you never emailed back. It's like, well, you thought you never emailed back because you didn't read any of our emails, you idiot.
You know what I'm thinking about doing? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take us off that fucking list of people that, like, email about their new indie game or whatever. So that
is that why we get all those?
Yeah, that's why we get all those. We did that on purpose a long time ago, and it has bared very, very, very little dividends.
Well, the problem is that
I need to find a guy called Terry.
The problem is that the vast majority of people that email us about that, they say like, hey, if you're interested in reviewing it, here's a code. Well, and I can't, in good conscience, be like, yes, I'm interested in reviewing it, because we're not interested in reviewing it.
Well, there are a lot of people that give out codes too, but the thing is, it's like
it's few and far between. And I have
it's more like not to be not just
voice meter's still up on the thing.
Not to sound like shitty or elitist, and it's not to sound like I'm like unhappy about getting free games.
Yeah.
But it's like at a certain point, it's like if we went through our list, there's like our email inbox, there would be like 20 or 30 game codes in there for free games that we could get, and like that sounds awesome. But like they're all indie games that no one's ever heard of. So like, it would almost be a lot of work to go like find out what the games are and see if they're good. It's like more games than we could ever play or look at or anything.
That's the thing, is that we do not have the time to be digging through that stuff on a regular basis.
We don't have the time, and also it's not a big secret that like new indie games is like not our thing. There's a lot of people on the internet whose thing is exactly that. It's not Run Button.
Yeah. Kyle's sick, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Or, I've been sick for 2 weeks, that's why we haven't recorded anything. This is the first day where I'm finally at least good enough to talk into a microphone while I play a video game.
Arguably, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Although most of what we've done so far has been pretty good. These have been quality eps.
Thanks. Have you heard of a guy named Terry?
What's your name? Yo, as far I'm afraid I can't.
What are we doing?
I need to find a guy called Terry. That's what we're doing right now. I need to find a guy called Terry.
Man.
When is the next long jaw deal?
Remember, imagine having that specific of a deal breaker. If his name isn't Terry, I'm not interested.
Oh, you know what I've been doing a lot of?
Does Tom know someone named Terry?
There's no way that Tom knows anyone named Terry. You know what I found out? That this guy, supposedly someone said that this guy was voiced by someone who can speak fluent American English, and because in the Japanese version he has some kind of like regionally specific but kind of weird accent, they were like, do a weird voice, and that he did this or something.
You're looking good.
I'm always chillin'. If you ever need help, just ask me, okay?
Thanks.
Thanks, Tom.
I love his glowing red eyes. That's my favorite part about Tom, is his glowing red eyes.
Me too.
I could stare into those eyes for hours. And I feel compelled to.
Keith, isn't it ironic that without ever having previously discussed that we both have the same favorite thing about Tom?
Wow, that's like rain on your wedding day.
Wow, that's, yeah. That's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife.
Kyle knows a lot more lines from the hit song Ironic than I do.
I sure do, apparently. Sweep me away, Sandman.
Is that also from that?
No, actually, that's a different song.
There's
Different thing. I thought this was gonna be like, it's 11:30, I'm auto-warping home, but actually it's just nighttime. We've got plenty of time to wander aimlessly. I have no idea what to do.
There's a really funny comedy song by Mike Kaplan and Micah Sherman called Ironic, where they take out any even resemblance of irony out of the song Irony.
Great.
So just to not confuse people. It's very good. You should look it up.
Yeah. People, I think there is definitely some comedy to the fact that song that's called Ironic, or it lists a lot of things that are supposedly ironic that are none of them are examples of true irony.
Yeah.
But at this point, that bringing that up is so hack. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's a fine song. Leave it alone.
It's fine song is.
I actually like that song a lot.
It's you know
aside from the fact that none of the examples of irony are true examples of irony. I
have something to ask you.
Sorry, ask another security guard.
I can't be questioned right now. Ask one of my coworkers. Fuck
none
you.
of that. Hey, turns out none of them also want to be asked any questions.
They also none of you know anything.
Yeah, I find almost anybody getting hung up on like grammar shit super annoying now. Like I'm at the point in my life where anybody like anytime I see somebody like getting bent out of shape about like using the wrong your or to, or anytime anybody's like, no, it's not that, you don't mean literally. Like any of that shit, I'm just like, oh my god, get 100% over it.
Could I offer some defense of getting bent out of shape about like yours?
You can, but it will not be
theirs?
met well.
But here's my deal with it, right? Is like they fucking teach you that in school like first thing. Yeah, and then they teach it to you again and again and again and again. And like I'm the only one who learned it. How fucking stupid are all you people that you couldn't get in your heads the different forms of their and your? It's not hard at all.
It's not hard. As somebody that uses them correctly every time, I don't get them confused ever. I'm just like past can't like it doesn't affect what that sentence means ever. I am never confused about what the intent was.
I know.
You know? Like it's not like
though it does, I would say like the anti-grammarian excuse of like, you know what the meaning of the sentence is, even though it's not grammatically correct, just get over it, you know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like that's true 99% of the time, but there definitely is occasionally a time where I'm like, what the fuck is this person saying? Oh, their grammar's all wrong. I guess I understand what they're probably saying, but I was really confused at first because they're a fucking idiot who doesn't know how to write words.
That's so rare though. I like never run into that. Especially because a lot of the times that those sorts of corrections are used to invalidate like entire arguments. So like they'll write out like a whole thing, and somebody will just be like asterisk your, and I'm like, that's not a refutation of anything.
Can I tell you?
Oh my god!
I saw this fucking soda machine. I was like, I know I just drank a fruit of grape, but I'm feeling it. Tonight's a 2 fruit of grape night. Yeah, and I fucking nailed it.
Winning can. We just want a chance to win a thing.
We just want a chance to win. Yeah, again, that just hit me. It's like, if you actually break the soda machine down into its pure game mechanics, it's like you have a 1 in 200 chance of getting a chance to win a
bad
nothing.
Prize.
To win a nothing.
Yeah.
And like, that's what the soda machine is in like the barest context of the game mechanics of Shenmue.
We talked about this last time.
Not last time. We talked about it a while ago.
Last recording session of Shenmue, we talked about that, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's fine. It was just so long ago that it feels like a dream.
It was a very long time ago. You know what we should talk about, though?
What?
Doctor Who.
No. Oh, my God. No, never again.
What was funny is we had that whole conversation about Doctor Who, and then it was like the next day I found out that Peter Capaldi's run on the show was ending. I was like, oh man, like we spent all that time talking about Doctor Who. We didn't even like talk about the actual like some kind of news about Doctor Who.
I tried to stop it, and you were like, no.
I actually don't care, but
yeah, I just like.
What's grooving, bro?
What's grooving, bro? This guy makes my day.
Yeah.
I'm a bit busy now.
He's getting married. He's a family man now.
Sorry. Look at him skipping.
Get out of here.
That's good.
I wonder how that guy gets his extra arms and he winds up in Mortal Kombat.
Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, this guy's serious.
I have something to ask you. I'm on patrol right now. I'm busy. Ask me later.
Oh my god.
I see.
Ask later. This guy is clearly under the control of someone else. Like,
Well, he's obviously a Sith Lord because he's got a red lightsaber, so.
do you want me to Google where to find Terry?
No, I feel like I wouldn't have earned it if we do that.
Cool. All right.
At this point, I feel like it's so stupid. Like, all I can do is wander around and ask people until it tells me I have to go home. Or wait, no, now that it's nighttime, can I just go get the bus?
You can just go get the bus, yeah. You know what? It might make you stay until 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock might be the time where you can go home.
You know what? I'm okay with waiting at the bus stop from 8:30 to 9.
I don't think that would be good.
I'm fine with it. That's like 30 seconds, Keith.
No, it's like 3 minutes.
I have to get there first.
I guess, yeah. Good luck finding where you're back. I think it's just up here.
I think it's also just up here. You know what I've been doing? I spent a lot of my time doing.
What?
Was I finally...
Coughing?
Yes. So much coughing. But I finally heard enough people that I respect talk positively about, like, the first, like, 8 to 10 seasons of The Simpsons that I was like, all right, I'll just start from episode 1. I'll just watch The Simpsons. And I'm, like, finally back up to season 4, which was previously what I had watched.
I've been doing the same thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I didn't start at the first episode. I started on the 4th season.
Oh, you just kept going from there?
No. And then I watched the 4th season, and then I went back a few, like, so now I've watched...
Get on the bus! What's happening?
Oh my god!
On the bus!
Move it or lose it, buddy!
No!
Look at him.
No, I can't, and the buttons don't do anything. No, I just want to get on the bus. Come on.
Is there something about pizza that I should know
Guys, I
about?
broke it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's he getting?
Buffalo chicken sandwich.
I would like to have the same thing. I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kyle's such a copycat.
I literally will order the same thing as people just so I don't have to deal with the disappointment of wishing that I had got what they got instead of what I got.
Kyle lives that 12 seconds of a Mitch Hedberg joke. Is it a Mitch Hedberg joke? I can't remember right now. But no. It is literally just a joke about, like, someone thinking back. It's like, I got the salad, but I should have gotten the soup, like, years later.
That's definitely not a Mitch Hedberg joke, but I've never heard that before.
It might be Brian Regan. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But
let's talk more. You know what
got
else
food
I've been...
FOMO.
I do. I get FOMO about a lot of things. But you know what else I've been doing as I watch The Simpsons?
No.
It's also because...
What do you think of it?
I've been mostly enjoying it. I hear people talk about the first season as if it's just like garbage trash, and I thought I had remembered it being really bad. And as I watch it, I'm like, okay, yeah, like a lot of these are definitely rough, but none of them are like straight up like horrible.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe only 1 or 2 of them are.
So far, seasons 3 through 6 have been like the sweet spot.
What was interesting to hear about, so I listen to Retronauts, my favorite retro game podcast.
Uh-huh.
And one of the people that's routinely on that, or 1 or 2 of the people that are on that show, all or most of the time, also do a podcast called Talking Simpsons, where they each episode of the podcast is 1 episode of The Simpsons, and they go in chronological order from the first episode.
Oh, wow, they'll die before that's over.
They're like already up through season 5. They've been doing it like less than a year. So they're actually making pretty good time.
Oh, that is pretty good time. The problem is that if they're doing it once a week, they're doing it one a week?
I think they're putting out 1 a week, but I'm sure they do like a lot all at once or something.
Okay, well.
And it's nice they have like clips ready to go from the. So you like as you're listening to the podcast, you hear some of the audio clips from the show.
Because the problem is that Simpsons is still going, and they put out like 24 episodes a year.
Oh, sure. I mean,
so if there's 52 weeks in a year, they're only making half a year's progress every year. So for every 2 steps forward they take, Simpsons is taking their own step forward.
Yeah, they must do more than one a week because they couldn't have gotten. I don't know.
Yeah, Kyle, please be accurate with the numbers.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's not. I'll be honest, and I don't mean to rag on it, but like Simpsons nerds talking about the Simpsons is not like the super most entertaining thing in the world.
Right.
Especially like as I've been like listening to like for the first season, it's great because it's a good companion to the first season because the first season is kind of rough to watch.
Yeah.
So it's good to listen to these guys be like, man, that was kind of rough to watch, huh? And you're like, it's like you have somebody that's like to commiserate with, kind of. But as it's gotten into like better episodes, it's like, okay, The Simpsons is now officially way better than your podcast. So maybe I should just spend my time watching The Simpsons.
Yeah, they have on because I have the FX app and that's how I'm watching it.
Yeah, I've been doing that too. So,
and they have like commentary for every episode.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna watch. Anybody talking about The Simpsons, it'll be like the creators of The Simpsons.
What's interesting about it though is that they all know all the creators and all like the backstory. Like all the feuds and stuff that they don't ever talk about on those commentaries that they can talk about. Like, oh yeah, like one of the first guys who worked on The Simpsons was Sam Simon, and he was really good, but he fucking hated Matt Groening, so he's only there for like 2 seasons. Then he had to leave because he couldn't stand working with him anymore, and like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
is interesting.
I like. Can I just tell you my favorite joke that comes up like all the time in the first few seasons? And again, I only see the first few seasons because I haven't seen anything past them.
Oh yeah, real quick though, before you say that, is that in rewatching
you can keep going.
Rewatching these old episodes of The Simpsons, I knew that I had watched a lot as a kid, but this is me realizing like, oh, I didn't realize, but I've seen every single episode of The Simpsons from like the first 8 seasons. Like I've seen every single.
I haven't seen any of these before.
Okay.
That's a big difference.
I think Nozomi's been kidnapped.
What?
Nozomi-san said she was meeting you. Aida-san said she can't reach Nozomi-san.
Back off, Ine. I got this shit.
It's real. Who is this?
Meet us behind warehouse number 7.
Oh, more warehouses.
It's a trap.
Oh, okay. We'll hang off then.
Yeah.
Let's not go.
Nozomi says she doesn't want to be rescued.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Typical woman, right? It's like just say what you want. Just say what. Don't say the opposite and hope that I do the opposite. Do you want to be saved or not? So I'm going to sit here. I'm not going to save you till you call back and tell me what you want. We should probably just go save her.
We should save her.
Ine-san, I gotta go.
Ryo-san.